It is a bit of a nasty spot, though. Good afternoon, ladies and gents. We are gonna play some games. I'm on a bunch of wait lists. None of them have come in yet. I was hoping that a couple would by now, so I'm just gonna try to start some tables. Pocket 8 in the small, looking to toss and raise. He sits in, but then he leaves. Weird. So never shove, low frequency 4-bet, otherwise just call. 18, so we go call. Yo, what's up, Cherry? 4th bullet in the main. Oof. I mean, hey, if it gets you something. This is actually like one of the worst pairs we could have here. We'll take Peel to the very small bet, though. Ooh. Do I ever think he snap checks back a queen on turn? I don't. That means I should probably shove this. It is a bit of a nasty spot, though. And so, like, villain's call range should include, like, some ace highs here. I'm hoping he doesn't get 2-2 into those. Hey, Seer, what's up, man? Played some cash today. Someone open shoved Jack 7 into your queens and got there. Classic cash strategy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna take the 75% here. I think we can go like 1/3 again too. I think everything's just kind of fine. Ooh, fun. Okay, so I don't think we ever go huge bet. I think I'm gonna go like block call raise. Seems like a fairly nice one. Because you gotta remember like what we're trying to get value out of. He doesn't have a set, so we're trying to get value out of a lot of single pairs and like some river to 2 pair. And it's really hard for him to do on a board like that. We got to keep in mind, you know, he does have things like flushes, and I'd prefer he didn't have a flush. Get shoved on snap call. Well, no, I was gonna ask for a jack, but it's too late. All right, guys, we got our first all-in of the day. It's a flip. It didn't go well. Or it's our first all-in that, you know, gets to run out all the cards, gets to showdown. We did have an all-in bluff earlier that luckily worked out. I have no idea how people still fold to my all-in bluffs on this site, but it's once in a while. Oh shit, I swear I clicked that button. I muted myself to talk to my wife, and then apparently I didn't unmute. That's my bad. Alright, you guys get 4 minutes of muted me. We just win a showdown here, which is really fun. I can pop over here, 2 queens. We got Christian in the big blind, who actually has a stack that might be thinking about just shoving over me. And I mean, if he does, it's a snap call. Queens are really good. He doesn't have that big of a stack. Instead, we get up against Potato here, maybe. This is gonna go call. It could go raise. We're gonna go call. I get the king high board, which is just atrocious. I don't really know much about this guy, but like, I assume he's not going to be crazy splashy, and if he's not crazy splashy, then so there's a couple things going on here. One of them is that, you know, this hits all his ace kings and his aces and kings, and life's good. We also just like double block his ace queens if he's using those as bluffs. Like, he shouldn't, but people just kind of do. I'm still going to take Peel here for 1/4 when I have queens plus club. If I have queens without club, I think just folding it on the flop. And then I'll be looking to fold to a turn bet, like even a small one like this. I think this is just fine. We're like a couple BB over 100. That's fine. And we got ourselves a flip number 2 of the day. This one's looking good so far. Sweet, nice little flush on the river. Okay, so 2 flips today, 1 win, 1 loss. to get led into here. Oh, so this is the guy that was limping earlier too. I think this is just always going to be call. Ace comes in. I mean, how many aces is he big betting with on flop? I don't know. I mean, it could just be, you know, he could just have me beat already. It could be something like King Jack, who knows? But he goes for a check, and now, you know, my King Queen is, you know, a squarely medium hand. So we go for the check back, and I mean, I don't really want to fold to a river bet. If he makes it, he doesn't, so I just get to check back, and he has a queen with a little bit of a worse kicker. I'll take it. Okay, we're going to be seeing a flop here with the eights. Oh, so beautiful. We're going to go for one of those check raise sometimes lines. We're going to call. Full house on turn. It's a pretty clean turn for him. Nice spot to, you know, keep barreling with the top pair. Nice spot to keep barreling with, you know, good top pair blockers. He goes for the check back. I think this is just going to be like a check raise all in type scenario. I mean, what's the alternative? Just like block and hope he raises? No, this is going to be a check raise all in. And I mean, if he goes for a check back here, it's unlikely we're getting called with a big bet anyways. Okay, here we go. And he just goes half. Okay. Can this be aces? Sure, why not? Gonna be jacks? Sure. Am I still shoving? Absolutely. I don't think it's aces. Something like an ace-5 here would make a lot of sense from his point of view. Well, he's got 5 seconds. Let's see if he calls. Does go for the last second fold. So, I mean, whatever he had, we got like 13 bucks out of it on the river. And left ourselves open to the possibility of getting more. Actually, what I want is the Sandro flat and the cherry squeeze. That would be lovely. So, like, Sandro's playing a ton of hands here. The last time we were in this situation, I raised and cut off, he called me in the small blind. He had King 9 offsuit, which I'm really hoping he doesn't have in this specific hand. And he leads half, and I'm just going to let him lead. Then he goes small, so I should raise and then fold to a shove. I'm not even raising like terribly big. I want to get called by like Queen Jacks and, you know, King whatever. Okay, I like where this is going. Well, and it's going all in, all the time. 72 in the middle, 110 behind. Let's go. Well, I would have preferred a snap call, but I mean, I'll take this. Got him. And Cherry showing the Jack-6 there. Thank you, Cherry. That is very relevant to what's going on here. I don't mind taking a little stab here. I don't think we really ever go big bet with the 4 deuce, but this is fine. If he check raises, we just kind of have appeal. All right, no check raise. Oh, fun. Okay, so this is betting like every single time on turn. It's going to be some combination of like medium bet and over bet. I think it's actually going to be like quite a few medium bets. But here's the thing. If we're thinking about what my range looks like and what his range looks like, I have a lot more deuces than he does. So like we can bet quite liberally there. And people don't really respect the deuces that much. Now, I mean, river's got to be like some sort of an over bet. Is there any... I don't think there's any reason to go like 3/4. Let's just kind of go with that one, and that's, I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on that size, like maybe we want to go just like way bigger there. And I'm actually going to slide us over here where hopefully I can get a nice nice pot against Cherry Wine. Yeah, what's up, Juniper Cat? Just start this off with a small bet, nothing fancy. Cherry goes for the call. I'm actually going to check back this turn. The board runs out really poorly. Obviously, if he has 2 pair plus or a flush, you know, I'm in a bit of a trouble. But yeah, versus a lot of bets on this river, just snap call. He took the one I don't snap call against. I mean, I'd probably still call it though. I think having the 8 is reasonably nice. Having a diamond would be better. I don't think having the 3 matters. Though, I mean, I guess having the 3, I do like unblocks and bluffs, which is nice. Yeah, I don't think this is big enough for me to fold. Let's go like that. We beat the king queen. We're beating his value. But here's the thing. There are some tight players out there who are tight, and they recognize that because they're tight, they get to be insanely aggressive. And those guys are a pain to deal with. Let's go for the check raise here, 2 7s. Though, you know, okay. Congrats. He gets my stack there every single time, but he just decided to play it in the worst way possible. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Worst way possible, be fold. He did not do that, but yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not a solver. I don't make the rules. Pocket Queens gets a call. Bilbo in the big blind. Maybe thinking about leading here. Yeah, he does. We'll have like medium frequency raise. Yeah, we'll go for the raise and let's go like 793. I'm gonna go check back turn. I hate this 9. Everything's getting ugly. I'm not a huge fan of this ace. But I'm gonna size over here where I have a full house and I'm going for the river block with the intention of going block 3-bet. Villain insta-folds. Here Bilbo Baggin goes for the check to me and I'm just gonna go check back. And so he did connect with the 9. It was in like a relatively weak way, which, you know, is good because that means I get to win the pot. I don't think this ever 5-bet ships over a 4-bet. Does this call a 4-bet? God, I don't know how to play heads up. So I think this is just a small bet spot. Like in a lot of 6-max spots, you want to go like bigger bet sizes on a board like this and just like really kind of exploit the edge that you have with, you know, nice bigger pairs. Here, because it's heads up and the range that you call 3-bets with is just like insanely wide, he'll have a super hard time defending against this. I mean, obviously if he has something reasonable, you know, easy click call. But his range overall, not terribly happy. Ace-3 of clubs here, almost certainly not a triple. I don't think I'm that short on bluffs that I just like bluff any 2 on the queen. And this is probably like one of the worst combos we could have. I mean, the worst combo is probably like Ace-8. 2 5s in the big, easy call, easy flop a set. It's super tempting to go for a check raise. This isn't supposed to be a check raise, I don't think. This is just supposed to be like a little double potter or something. But then like everybody's super stingy about it. So, you know, we'd get like a project and the project, you know, they would request like a change halfway through. And like not a negligible change or anything, just, you know, something like reasonably significant that takes, you know, hours to substantiate and stuff like that. And then, you know, they like make that change, then come back the next day and say like, okay, you know, hey, is it done yet? Like, no, it's not freaking done. You're adding a shit ton of work to us, for us. And then all of a sudden things are delayed and they come back. I've heard this so many times, it's ridiculous. You know, they say, you know, this plane is grounded pending approval. It's losing them like $200,000 per day. Every day it's grounded. But they're not willing to authorize like any overtime or redo the budget to actually get their changes done. Let's go for the double check here with aces. Go for the triple check with aces. Like, surely you're going to bet something. Yes? Surely. No, he's not. Okay. Smallest pot of our life with aces. We're going for the check raise every street. Actually, maybe not on the flop, but definitely on the turn. So Downer goes for the raise. We go ahead and click call. Get small bet. Yeah, sure. Let's see a turn. Nines are like a fairly unattractive check raise here. Oh, should have check raised them. So I think this is a board on which, like, I mean, I think a lot of players just like check back ace jack, like no club and stuff like that. So I'm not actually terribly excited about checking to villain and just having him like bet so I could go for the check raise here. I think my hand is just like good super often, but I'm instead just gonna go like for the small overbet myself, put all of his aces into an annoying spot and just get called by some of them. Really? All right, Downer. I feel like a reasonably aggressive guy. I'm willing to just click call here and just lose to like king 8 of clubs. King queen. Okay, that's a pretty brutal spot there. I think against like most players in this pool, it's just like sadly an insta-fold. But he's actually aggressive, so I'll take that. And yeah, Dodico. Okay, here's the thing. Like those games that Stefan's playing in, the biggest winners in those games are like winning at like +3 BB. I'm just gonna go bet here. Like what does half pot do here? Leaves him with like 26. Yeah, just half pot. Yeah, let's go half pot. And I mean, if he's got a full house, he's got it. And so like if Stefan's losing 3 BB per 100 over 200k hands, I assume that Stefan is smart and, you know, has a pretty premium ass rakeback deal. And he does. Oh, let's get onto another waitlist for another 500, by the way. I'm not going to lead this one. I just really haven't been into the turn leads lately. I don't know. I'm going to do this idea. This idea should get me raised by an ace, as long as villain isn't like super passive. And then we just get to 3-bet jam over the top, which is wonderful. If he just snap called with an ace there, I actually think that's very telling. No, he had king high, which, I mean, probably means I got close to max value out of king high. So top 2, I'm gonna go ahead and bet this one. This all gets very dangerous very quick though, if a lot of action starts going in. Okay, so not much action has gone in. That's a bit of an ugly turn. I think I'm gonna have like non-straight value bets here once in a while, but I think it's just gonna be with like sets of 8s, honestly. So you have some hands that actually improve on a board pair. Just go for the check back. The 3 comes in on the river. He checks me. This is going to be a check always. Always 100% not close. That is the absolute nuts. All right, I'm very happy with how that pot went, considering what he shows up with. I'm not terribly happy about the jack on the turn, but lost the literal minimum. Okay, but this is telling me by job. No, I don't want by job. I just want literal medium wage across like everything. We'll go ahead and click call, flop trips. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's really fun. How do we get the most value out of here? Oh, also, am I joining another table? I'm gonna try. I think I'm just gonna go medium. I don't really think this is a spot I want to overbet. Going for another check just, I don't know, kind of seems interesting too. I think we're just going medium here. And certainly don't mind a raise, but I'm not really expecting it much. I'm expecting he just has like a jack 80% of the time or something. Not necessarily a jack, maybe, you know, some kings, queens, you know, stuff like that. Maybe an 8 on the flop? Not quite. I mean, like a reasonable flop for me, though. Villain goes small. I mean, if we really want to get cheeky here, I think we can raise this, but that seems... I don't know, that seems like it's just getting fancy. So, okay, pocket 8s, I have a spade in hand. By the way, guys, hold on, I'm going to detour here. We're in like a 4-way min-raise pot, and this guy leads. I'm just straight up folding my top pair. I'll keep you posted if that one goes to showdown. Easy call. And then the 10 is paired. Okay. Pot size bet remaining. I'd imagine if villain shoves here, it's... Is it even mixed territory, or do we just like snap off? It's actually tough. I think we could do a good job at unblocking bluffs. We do block a little bit of value. Nothing crazy though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna match call here. This is a reasonable bluff catcher. Obviously there's better hands, but we can't only call better hands, otherwise we're just folding forever. Cool. And I don't know, very kind of low variance day here. What do we got? Yeah, played 1,000 hands, made $100. I'll take it. A little bit below EV, yeah, whatever. And I mean, if you want to know if I'm going to be on tomorrow, again, you know, follow, you can set up your notifications, join the Discord, all that stuff. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.